I've kind of a long overdue / super random haul for all of you, so stay tuned.
Won't nobody love you the way they should. Won't nobody check up on you, make sure you're good. Won't nobody check those body tremors for your neck.
Hey everyone, my name is Becky Park. I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And on this channel, I like to do things like thrift hauls, which is what you're watching right now. And I also do what sold videos every week. I share a lot of tips and tricks on what I do in my reselling business to help me succeed and meet my goals. So if that sounds interesting to you, and if it's your first time, by the way, hi, thanks for stopping by, then please consider hitting that subscribe button because it would mean the world to me. And if you're not new here, welcome back. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope that you consider hitting that like button if you have fun with this video. As much fun as I had while thrifting the items that I'm about to show you in the video, as much fun at whatever. Okay, you get the point. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing 2 different thrift hauls. And like I said, they're kind of random. The first one is like from a month and a half ago, and it's when I went to the All-State Music Conference with my students, and I went to like maybe 3 or 4 thrift stores while I was in a different town. It's like an hour away. It's not that far, but I would never go there unless I was there for this conference. So this is all stuff that came from a Goodwill, as well as the Salvation Army that I showed in this video where I spent 5.5 hours there. So before I spent 5.5 hours at that Salvation Army, I actually went the day before and found like some stuff, but not too much stuff. But when I was there that day, I had seen them like getting these signs ready to put out about how the next day they were going to be having a sale where basically the majority of the clothing in their store was going to be $1. So that's why I went back and spent so much time there. But the day before, I did end up picking up some stuff as well. So I'm going to show you that, as well as stuff that I got at a Goodwill. And then I also have from a trip maybe like a month ago now, I have stuff from when I went to the bins in St. Louis for literally like an hour. Like I was just trying to kill some time before this pizza place that my family really enjoys opened up, and we could, get some pizza for me to take home to my family. And so I got, like a few pounds of stuff from that bins trip. So I have just kind of a hodgepodge of stuff to show you. So let's start with what I got at the Goodwill in the town an hour over. It was not very good. There was not a lot of good stuff. That is, however, where I found the Office Monopoly game, and I did sell that a couple weeks ago. I'll put that what sold video right here. But that game sold for like $95, and I paid $2.99 for it. So definitely this trip was worth it, even if the stuff that I'm about to show you doesn't sell for that much, because that game alone paid for like triple the amount that I spent, while I was at this Goodwill. So the first thing, and I need to get this listed fast because this is perfect for the season we're in, is this Peter Millar Summer Comfort. Oh, well, I'm seeing some flaws right now as I hold it up to you. So that's cool. It is a size large. It is what I imagine to be a golf polo. I'll show you the flaws here in a second. Don't you worry. I have horrible luck with Peter Millar. Like, I feel like whenever I find his stuff, there's like a hole in it. There's something wrong with it. There appears to also be maybe like a grease stain right here. Yeah. So I will also have my husband put this through the wash. But on the back, there are these little tiny pinpricks, and you can see those. That's really annoying. I don't think that you would be able to like see them if they're on, if you are wearing this, but they're there. I mean, there's no denying it. I will also say this, if you see anything in this haul that you're interested in, I do have my email address down below in the description. Feel free to email me. I will offer you a much better price than what I can on like Poshmark or eBay, just because if you buy from me direct, then we don't have to deal with any of those fees and all that kind of stuff. The next item that I got at this Goodwill, and I love this piece. I'm excited to list this. It is by the brand Trouvé, which isn't like super duper exciting. Trouvé is found at like Nordstrom Rack, those kinds of places. I paid $6 for this, and it is a size medium, but this is such a cool dress. So it's really like kind of slinky. It is, like a scoop neck. It's sleeveless in this great, like, I don't know, what would you call this, taupe color? What I love about it, and I'm not going to be able to do it justice, but it's got this great tie. And I already can tell just from like seeing it, even like this, it's not even on a dress room or anything. It is going to be so flattering on. I can just see like the shape that it'll create and the silhouette. it's just going to be so flattering. So it's just really slinky. It hits to about the, probably right at the knee or right past the knee. It kind of like wraps around here, or not wraps around. It's actually just like open right there. So it's just gorgeous, super slinky, like I said, and perfect for the summer. So if that were my size, I would 1000% keep it, but it's not. So this next item I picked up just because of the feel of the brand. Like I could tell that it was good quality. I could tell it was probably 100% linen, which it is. The brand is Stefan Schrout. And when I looked up comps for this brand, because I had never heard of it, there wasn't a lot, especially on Poshmark. I don't think there was really anything on Poshmark. There was some more information on eBay, but it looked like it was being sold more internationally, because I think that this is a brand based in, I want to say Austria. I might be wrong, because remember, I looked this stuff up like a month and a half ago. But it is just this great, like, I don't know, what color would you call this? Oatmeal, or like almost like a light tannish khaki color tunic-y dress. I think it's a dress. It's super wrinkled right now. It needs a good steam. But it's also got this great detailing on the neckline, just all this kind of like embroidery. It's not even embroidery per se. It's like, do you see that? It's just like woven on. I don't know. It's gorgeous. It's 3/4 sleeve. It's kind of got that login look feel. And it does have pockets, which is amazing. Let me double check. Like I said, I am like almost positive that it is 100% linen. It is. And like from what I could see of the comps on eBay for this, people were selling it internationally for like $30, $40. So I'm curious to see how it does if I were to sell it here in America. I'm sure there are not that many Americans looking for this brand, but I mean, it's perfect for the season that we're, entering. So I wanted to give it a shot. I thought it was too beautiful and too, well made to leave behind. It was $5.99. I think I already said that. It was $5.99 at the Thrift. And there was some stuff in this haul too that was like the color of the week. So I don't even know if maybe that was cheaper, but whatever. This next one, I just couldn't leave it behind. I thought it was so cool. So it is DuckTales, which is old Disney. This is not single stitch, so I don't know if this shirt in particular is vintage. I kind of don't think it's quite vintage yet, but there's the Disney logo. It is a size large, and there is a lot of cracking on the graphic. It was just too cool. Like, look at them. Look at how happy they are. They're just so cute. So I couldn't leave that behind, and I paid $4 for that. Maybe, unless orange was the tag of the week. I don't know. And then I got this pair of AG, which is Adriana Goldschmied jeans, and it is the stilt roll-up, which is like a cigarette roll-up pants. So basically they're just like really, really skinny, and there's the roll-up right there. AG, like, I have been finding it more and more, I feel like, and it can do pretty decent. These are a size 28. I will probably list this in like the $35 to $40 range. I didn't tell you comps on anything else, did I? You guys, like, I'm not very good at this. DuckTales, I'll probably list in like the $24 to $28 range, unless the comps show me otherwise, like unless it turns out to be amazing and I need to list it for like $800. That's probably not gonna happen. This Stefan Schrout, I think I said I'd probably try to list it around like the 40s, because that's kind of what the comps were showing on eBay. This Trouvé dress, I think I'll start it at like 28 or 32. Again, I haven't looked up comps, so I don't really know. And poor old Peter, I don't know, he's got some flaws, so that one, we'll see. We'll see what happens to him, because right now he's in kind of rough shape. Probably like 18 or 24 just to get him out, just because of the pinholes and stuff like that. And then I did get some shoes here. One other item that I did get from this Goodwill that I already listed and sold as well was this Osprey backpack, and I will put that what sold video right here. That Osprey backpack, I had it listed for $45. It sold for $37 in less than 24 hours of me having listed it. So it was a great purchase. So again, like already from this haul, I've made, let's see, 95. You guys are so bad at math. like around $140. I've already made like around $130 in like gross sales, but that's amazing because I don't remember off the top of my head how much I spent at this place, but it definitely was not even close to $130. The next thing that I got was this pair of Sauce shoes. Sauce is a comfort brand and it is pretty expensive. There is the label. This is the Tripad Comfort Footbed Horse Bit like Metro Black loafer or something like that. They have never been worn, as you can see. They are brand new, brand spanking new. And these babies can go for a lot. So I'll actually put down here, because I do have these listed. I'll put down here how much I have them listed for. But I mean, they're not like what I'm going to work in. Like they're not necessarily my aesthetic. But I know that these Sauce brand shoes can do really well, especially on like eBay, because they are so comfortable. I know my mom loves this brand. I know a lot of people who do. So I have big dreams for these guys. I'm hoping that they do well. That might be all I picked up at that Goodwill. So like I said, I didn't pick up a lot, but a few of the items that I picked up have already sold and done super well for me. So now we're gonna move on to what I picked up at the Salvation Army the day before I spent 5.5 hours there. So the first thing I will show you, I also have listed on both Poshmark and eBay, and I will put right here what I have it listed for, are these Skechers Shape-Ups. And Skechers Shape-Ups are, I don't think they're like made anymore, but some people who used to wear them and who love them are always on the hunt for them. I actually sold a pair not too long ago to a woman who bought them at my full asking price, and she emailed me and was like, do you have any more? Do you have any more in my size? And I was like, I don't, I'm so sorry. And when I picked these up, I checked to see if they were in her size and they weren't. But when she finally got them, she sent me a message and she was like, I love them so much. My feet have been killing and I've been looking for a pair of these for so long in my size. And so people who love these shoes, like they swear by them and they are always on the hunt for them. So these were in really great condition. I don't remember how much I paid for them because I already listed them. So I cleaned them up and they had written the price actually like on the bottom of the shoe, if I remember correctly, in permanent marker, which I got off. I used nail polish remover, but I think they priced them at $5.99. So I was really excited to pick these up because like I said, they're in great condition and people are always looking for them. And I don't think I told you what size these are. These are a size 10. So that was good. The next thing I will show you is a brand that I love. So even though like I should have waited the next day to pick it up, I just went ahead and bought it that day because I didn't know for sure if I'd be able to come back the next day for that, you know, dollar clothing sale. But it's Soft Surroundings, and that's what the brand tag looks like. This is a size large, and it's just this like gray velvet long sleeve shirt, and it's got this really great like bell sleeve, like super flared sleeve. This would be perfect for the holidays, which are a very far away time from now, but it's okay. I'll still list it. Hopefully it'll still sell. This I will probably list for like $28 to $34, something like that. I don't know. Next up, I paid way too much for this. I don't know why. I paid $16 for this. And this would not have been $1 the next day because they said all red tag items would stay the same price. I got it because it's new with tags free, people. It is a size small and its original price was $68, which is not that much. It's another velvet piece. This is more of like a crushed velvet, and it's just a sweater with like a really oversized sleeve. It's beautiful. I just probably didn't need to spend $16 on it. I will be lucky if I double my money on this, but you know, new with tax free, people, I'm hoping that it'll help bring some people to my closet. And I was just excited to be thrifting, I think so. And you know, like that first day at the Salvation Army, I wasn't finding very much stuff. So I only had like 45 minutes to shop that day because they closed at 8. I thought they closed at 9. So I was just, you know, wanting to walk out with something. But I probably shouldn't have picked that up at that price. The next thing I got at the Salvation Army were these Merrells, and I need to go ahead and get these listed straight away because these are perfect for the season that we're in right now. You know, people are outside, they're hiking, they are doing all the outdoor things. So these kind of like hiking, outdoorsy sandals with the Velcro are perfect for this season. These were $5.99. and these are a size 10. They are the Wild Dove. I don't know if that's the color or the style, but they're in awesome condition. Again, like they honestly look like they have not been worn. There's no wear really on the inside and even on the bottom, except for the fact that they put the price in Sharpie, which is so annoying. They just don't look like they've been worn. So I'm really excited about those, and I need to get those listed ASAP. These I already have listed. These are a pair of Tevas. I have never found Tevas before, so I was really excited. I do have these listed right now, and I will put how much I listed them for here. They have kind of like this rubbery exterior. I think they're for like running in or hiking in. I don't even know. And then they have kind of like this bungee lace up, or I think maybe it's called a toggle lace up. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, I don't know. They weren't like as amazing as I thought they would be, but I have heard that Tevas do really well, so I was excited to pick those up. And then the last thing from the Salvation Army was this pair of Born wedge sandals. They are leather. They have this really cool like cork wedge heel with like these multicolored stripes, which I thought was really cool. There is the label Born. These are a size, I don't know what you are. What are you? Oh, okay, 7. They're size 7. And yeah, they are leather. And I don't know, I just thought they were really cool. I don't really pick up a lot of Born, but I just thought that I would pick these up for some reason. They were only $4.14. It's a really odd price to have these priced at. They also look like they have hardly ever been worn, if ever. Like there's a little bit of wear, but maybe they were worn outside like twice. So they're in great condition. People are looking for these kinds of shoes now that it's warming up. So I thought I would give those a shot. I don't know how I'm going to price these. Maybe for like $30 to $40. We'll see. Okay, so the next place that I went, like I said, was to the bins in St. Louis. And one of the things that I was conscious about was trying to pick up items that I could bring to places like Platos Closet or to some local consignment stores in my area. I have seen a lot of people start doing this. People like Reels Thrifted and Jack from Jack Valentine's YouTube channel, Nick from NCI Resale. These people have been purchasing stuff at the bins that, you know, maybe it's fast fashion, maybe it's just stuff that like it's not worth it for them to put it in their Poshmark closet, but they can make some money because they're buying it for so cheap at the bins. They can make some money picking it up there and bringing it to places like Plato's Closet, Buffalo Exchange, Clothes Mentor, all those buy sell trade places, or a consignment store. So I wanted to try and do that for a couple things and see how it went. I will have a video about that coming up soon. So some of these items you might see again in that video, so I'll try to breeze through them. This was a Coldwater Creek piece, which I actually like have never ever once in my life picked up Coldwater Creek, but I thought it was actually really pretty. It's a size 20, 22. I might even honestly keep this to list in my own Poshmark closet because it is plus size. But what I thought was so unique about it was like the front center of this jacket and just that kind of like pearly, I don't know what these are, beads? I don't know what they are, but they're in perfect condition. I just thought it was pretty cool. I don't know. So I did get that at the bins, and this probably does weigh close to a pound. And I think at the St. Louis bins, it was $1.29 per pound, but still, like, I thought it was worth it. This I'm going to list in my Poshmark closet. It is new with tags. It is Adidas. It is for the OKC basketball team, NBA team, Oklahoma City. It's just by Adidas. It is a youth shirt, and it is a youth extra large. It was basically free. Like, it doesn't weigh anything. And, you know, people do buy this stuff, even on Poshmark. So I went ahead and picked that up. This is super heavy. I probably have like $3 into this, but I thought it was pretty cool. I think that it is just like a boutique brand. I got it though because it's a 5XL. The brand is called Rose Gal. I don't know what that is, but it's like this hooded poncho thing, and I love the colors on it. My son had woken up and was screaming for me, which is why I had to stop for a second and why my hair is a little disheveled. I was in the middle, I think, of showing you this, but yeah, I mean, it's a really cool piece. It's clearly not the season for it right now, but that's okay. And it has these great like toggle buttons on the front, which I love. And, or maybe it's just that one. No, there's two. Nope, there's one. Yeah, I can count, don't worry. But yeah, it's in really good condition. The only thing is there is kind of like a smoke smell to it, which I didn't notice at the bins, because the bins just kind of like smell, like they're just kind of smelly. So that now that the weather is nicer too, like I'm gonna see if I can hang it outside maybe, and like see if some fresh air will help get the smoke smell out. I will also try and Febreze it, but like honestly, if I can't do anything about it, I may just have to disclose the smell. And there isn't any instructions on how to wash it, but I'm very hesitant to put it in the wash because of this like faux fur trim. A lot of times if you put this kind of stuff in the wash, it'll come out all matted and you can't bring it back to life. So I don't want to put it in the wash, but I don't know. I have to move it away. It's like kind of giving me a headache because it smells so bad. Okay, next up. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to do like more hard goods, and I saw her and I was like, okay. And I mean, she's new with tags, and I did look up comps and they were like not that bad. I don't remember now because it's been like a month or something, but it's Kinex porcelain doll. It does have, this is like the certificate of authenticity, and her name is Joyce. She is a Native American. She has a dream catcher here. I don't know. I just saw that it was new, and I want to diversify what kinds of stuff I'm selling as I stroke her hair. And yeah, so I will see how that goes. I will keep you posted on her. You will see if she's in a recent What's Sold video, but that's gonna go in this pile of stuff that I need to take pictures of in my light box. Next up, we'll do this vest. This is a cute puffer vest from Altered State. Altered State is a mall brand. It's kind of got like, to some extent, like Anthropologie vibes, but it is a little less expensive, not like as high quality, not quite as boho. And, but I mean, I think they have really cute stuff sometimes. This is a nice little like puffer vest. It's got, nice big pockets on the front. It zips up the front. And yeah, nice, green color that people really like. It is a size large. I don't know. I'll probably list that for like $24 and see what happens. Next up, this is something that I am planning on bringing to Platos. I have one Platos in my area, and they're always in need of athletic wear. So this is just Old Navy, but they have a lot of Old Navy there. It is a size extra large as well, which I think that they'll like. And it's just like a quarter zip athletic pullover, and it's got kind of like the space dye print to it. I don't want to sell this on Poshmark, but I think that they'll take it, and I'll be able to make a little bit off of it, not that much, considering, I mean, it doesn't weigh a pound, but I don't even know how much they would give me for this, but it is in great condition, and like I said, it is an athletic piece, so we'll see how that does. This I am planning on taking to a local consignment store that really likes Chico's. This is Zenergy by Chico's. It is a size 1, which is a little bit smaller. They use vanity sizing, but it does have these little like rhinestone gem things on the front that kind of make it a little bit more special, and like this beading along the neckline. So yeah, the consignment store that I am thinking about consigning with, I actually went there because they were having this great 80% off sale. And as I was talking to them while they were checking me out, I was asking them how consigning with them works. And she said they do upfront payments, but you get so much less than if you were to just consign and wait to get paid out as your stuff sells. And I think they have some sort of account system, and you just kind of go in there and you can, pick up money whenever you want, essentially. So I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but it is a really convenient place to go because it is in the same plaza as where my kids do gymnastics. So I'm there like twice a week at least. So yeah, we'll see. There is one other consignment store in my area that I might check out and see if they're willing to do upfront payouts and, pay like generally the same amount that they would, whether they were waiting for your items to sell first or not. I don't know. So we'll see. This I will probably also just take to the consignment store. I don't know. We'll see. I might try to sell them on my own. They're just Clark's, and they are these like slide sandals. There's like a little bit of wear on the inside, but on the bottoms they're in great shape, and the leather up on top is in great shape. So, you know, we'll see. These are a size, I don't know. What size are you? Like, oh, okay, 8.5. These are a size 8.5. And yeah, I don't know. I think that those could do really well. But I will put that in my consignment store pile. This I am planning on taking to Platos. And I have 2 of these dresses that are like basically identical, but they're just different in color. So this is just Gap Factory, and you know that it's factory because it has the 3 little dots underneath where it says Gap. And it's this really cute and kind of basic dress with like a high neck, and it probably hits at like right above the knee. Sorry, my husband's on the phone, so if you hear him, that's why. But the back is what makes it so special. So it's like open in the back, as you can see. And I don't know if you can see or not. Yeah. And then you like tie it in the back right here. So I thought that was really cute. And I have an identical one in, I want to say like a blue color. I don't know. We're coming up to it here soon. So this was a size large, which I also liked. There's my Plato's pile. I'll put it right there. I did get a couple bras. I don't really like to pick up bras because I don't feel like I know what I'm doing when it comes to bras. But I know that the bin pickers as well as some other people have picked up this brand before, and this is Wacol. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's a size 36C. There is where it says Wacol. And I thought it was really pretty. It's this, you know, like nude color, and it's got this really pretty like white detail over it. It's in really good condition. And yeah, I feel like one indication of if a bra has been worn to death is like if you can't even read the information on the tag anymore because it's like rubbed off so much, like it's been against someone's body for so long. That's like why I don't really pick up bras anymore, is because I picked some up once because they were like Victoria's Secret's bras at a Salvation Army near me, and then I got them home and I couldn't figure out what size they were because it had rubbed off. So I don't know, like that just really turned me off to picking up bras. But at the bins, I don't know, it was like a nickel or something. So I'll try that out. I know like bras can go for like $10 to $20 maybe. And then this is the second one that I got. This, I love like these kinds of bras where like there's not a lot of stuff going on them and you can't really see them underneath your clothes. Like you can't see the outline of anything. These are Victoria's Secrets, and it is the lightly lined plunged bra, and it's a 34 double D. So I did get that too. It weighs nothing. So that was great. This is something that I want to take to my local consignment store. It is Talbots, and it is a size 18 women's petite. And it is, oh, well, I just found a little stain on the back, so that's cool. I'll try to get that out first. But it's just like this really nice button-up shirt with a really pretty floral print to it. They have a whole section in their store, at least the one consignment store that I'm thinking of, where it's just like Loft, Talbots, Banana Republic, Chico's, so they're really super into these brands, which is why, you know, that's what I picked up. This is the dress that is identical to the black one from Gap Factory, and it's in this blue chambray. So again, with the high neck, the back is just kind of open, and you tie it right here. And it's a lot easier to tell what's going on with this dress than the black one because it's just kind of hard to see with black. Really cute, really basic. I could probably sell it in my Poshmark closet if they weren't to take it at Plato's, but I think also it could do really well at Plato's. And I don't really want to like steam it and stuff. This dress is by the brand Magic, which I've never heard of before, but I picked it up because it was a 3X, and I thought it was actually pretty and I thought it was kind of like boho, like it kind of looks like it could be Free People. It has like all this embroidery on the front. It has kind of this burnout look to it with the fabric, and look at like all the way down. Like I just think it's so pretty. And then look at the bottom. Okay, I don't know how to hold clothes. The bottom has this handkerchief hem and just so much detail. I don't know. I just thought it was really, really pretty. Here is the back, and there is this tie, so you can kind of like cinch it in the back to give it more shape, which is great. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's a really cool dress. This is for me to sell myself. I've never heard of the brand. I don't know if it's anything, but I am always willing to take a chance on things, especially if it is plus size and especially if it is this cute. This I am going to sell myself as well. It is Eddie Bauer and it is a size small. It's like a full zip jacket and it's in really great shape. The only annoying thing about it is that it does have this embroidered onto it. It's for a golden light draft beer, but honestly, like I feel like people might like that too, because I feel like people really like their alcohol and representing it on their clothes sometimes. So maybe that'll help. I don't know. And like I said, it's a size small. I think that's got to be a women's small, right? Because of like, I don't really see a lot of, well, I don't know. I'll have to look into that more carefully. I don't know if it's a women's or men's small, but regardless, I've never really picked up Eddie Bauer before, but I am interested to see how that goes. And the last thing I'm going to show you today is LL Bean. I have heard people talk about picking up LL Bean so much, and I feel like I always pass it at the thrift store. But after seeing how well some people do with it, people like Lot of Josh and Harry Tornado, I was like, okay, I just need to try it and see what happens. So it is this button-up, would you call this plaid, like plaid-ish shirt? Is it button up? No, it's a button down. And it's a button down because there are buttons on the wings of the collar, literally buttoning the collar down to the shirt. So it's a button down and it does have like this pleat thing in the back. It is a larger size as well. It's a size large, which is why I picked it up. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know how to price this. Probably like $28. The Eddie Bauer thing, I'll probably price it like $24 to $28 just because it does have that big embroidered patch. The magic dress, I kind of want to price that at like $28 to $34. Obviously, I need to look up comps because maybe this magic brand is like amazing and I just didn't know. Yeah, that's it. That's my haul. So, that's kind of more typical of my sourcing style. I don't usually have a lot of time to spend at any given store, and it's usually like 30 minutes here, 45 minutes here, and I just kind of pick up whatever I can. And I tend to pick up a lot of whatever it is that I'm finding in the area that I start off in. Oh, wait, I lied. I have one more thing. Where is it? Hold on. I might have put it somewhere. I also found, and I don't think they're in this room right now, I also found these Beachbody DVDs, which I'm kind of like, I don't know how I'm going to sell them because I know that Beachbody is a Vero term on eBay, so you cannot like write Beachbody out in your listing. So I don't really know if I'm going to list that on eBay. Obviously, I will probably list it over on Mercari and see if I get any hits over there. But yeah, I don't know where they are right now. I found like 2 sets of brand new DVDs that were, still shrink wrapped and all that. So, but yeah, that is my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. If you saw anything that you were interested in, like I said, feel free to email me, which is, down in the description below. And please hit that like button on your way out if you had fun hanging out with me and looking at all my stuff today. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. So this is a nice little quilter. I was asking them, about like how the consignment, I don't know how I'm going to price these, maybe like $30 to $40, and the